if you look with Koko, they hear me wine. I say you tanda gidigba on top of the chairman television station, Wazobia Max TV, and this na Koko of the matter. Every Wednesday from 7 o'clock for evening. Now we they carry the Koko when they inside the matter. We don't waste our time. We they leave all the plenty talk for those who be say they argue newspaper. Now the most important talk inside the matter. Now we go carry come, break them down. The idea now so that you when you dey house they watch you go learn, you go know. And when it reach for you to contribute your own contribution to make Nigeria go the permanent site, you go do and well. Today, the matter we want to discuss. If you not be person where be say, you believe say Nigeria need to go forward, this show is not for you. If you not be person where believe say, we need to be at par, that is the same level with other countries, then when they think far ahead, this show is not for you. If you believe say Nigeria is supposed to be on the level where we say, no country is supposed to see us for back, with the people who get sense and all the resources where God don't bless us, time for you to sit down and watch this show. I can't go dig young person because this matter, they don't carry old person to come discuss her. Now young people, and when we discuss this matter finish, una go know why I carry young person when sabi well. In a tech writer, hey God, people go to look say, tech writer. What do we tech writer? When we say tech, that tech, na technology. They call shorten them to tech. It just like when you say vulgar, person na vulgar, organizer, tech writer. Now person will be say when it comes to things of technology, how then they write on top that level, if they write the thing well. Now why we won't discuss. And the reason why I carry and come, now because of one very, very important matter, not be politician go tell us what we supposed to do. Now those will be say this matter concern, we sabi where, and then go discuss them. And they talk of no other than David Okwara. David, welcome to Koko of the matter.
My pleasure. Happy to be here today.
No, your voice gonna calm down. It's sound like hey, you know like wahala. When we start the discussion, we're gonna know what I mean. Well, now, what would they discuss get to do with what happened on the floor of the House of Senate and also the House of Representatives last week? People don't talk of electoral amendments. Electoral amendment means say they won't change some of the things when they inside our law when concern election so that the thing go balance and the thing go kajad well. But people they complain say it get one particular decision when the Senate of Nigeria take when be like say they won't drag this country go back. What be the decision? If they read newspaper where you go down the year e-transmission. The E when they the front na electronic. What be transmission? Transmission na how they move things. They transfer things from one place to the other. E-transmission of election results. The electronic transfer or transmission of election results. That is when they don't gather the results. How they go take send them. When we talk about electronic, it means say maybe through computer, through your phone, things of electronic. Nobody say when they pack paper up and down. Oh, see all the results. Oh, you have to carry and go local government office. You carry and go secretariat. No, electronic transfer. Now what do they discuss? But when they vote for Senate, they come talk say NCC, joint body of government will concern everything communication. Say those ones that then go come out, come talk. Whether network day or network no day, whether the thing go fit work for Nigeria or you know go work. Then them will be Senate, they'll come give approval. But people go come and talk say why INEC they independent or why independent they for the front of INEC. Independent means say they fit use their own power, do what they want to do. What exactly they happen? Should I say these people get plan? Now why I carry tech writer to come discuss this matter? Oga David, make I just go straight to this issue first. Make I ask you. Should I say technology? Because as you say, you be tech writer now, so people go look say tech writer. We get this kind of people for Nigeria. I won't ask you. Should I say technology no they work for Nigeria, or you know if you work for Nigeria, or as the thing they work for other places, they use and swear for us here, say you no go work.
The thing we did here, we say no be say tech no they work for Nigeria. I mean, all of us get phone.
Okay.
We get laptops.
Okay.
We use all these things, and to a level we they connected with the world.
Yes.
But when you enter politics matter, you dey know say different interests, and many of them know to understand this thing. More importantly, you go find out say the whole idea of tech in this day and age now to disrupt society.
They won't use that spoil. This one they use that well.
Yeah, no. In our case, now to disrupt society. So in many industries now, technology don't change how things they work. Media, for instance, where we did now, technology don't change how many things they work.
Just like, say, for example, now, me and you dey inside here now. Some people dey for China, they watch us.
Definitely.
Some dey for Sokoto, they watch us.
Definitely.
Technology now, it cause this thing, make it easy.
So things like social media don't change how media companies they take operate. Many of them don't gas adapt or then die. Now for politics, now the same thing we dey try push into, but you go come notice say because our politicians no believe say them go fit crack this one onto mago things, them they resist them. If they don't discover how they go take hack this one, for instance, where it no go too hurt their chances of coming back into office, perhaps we for they see I that day. But like this now, then they feel threatened by the whole matter. Yes.
Okay, so it's good as you don't talk this one now. What you don't emphasize here and say technology they work. And technology now for good, if you use that for good.
Of course.
And unless person gets bad plan, and the person go talk say the thing not go work.
Definitely.
But make we look, you know, like other parts of the world and how they don't use this thing and use the thing well. I want to ask you, what did those people do? Shouldn't I say maybe they go on junction, call the name of their country 3 times. For example, China, China, China. Technology will work for you. They can't break egg. Or them go T junction and say, America, America, America. Technology will work for you. They can't break egg. What do we need to do to make the thing work for us? Now fasting and prayer.
not really.
Okay.
I believe say our problem for this society now say too many times we they believe say if something no hard, it no dey valuable. Wetin tech don't tell everybody now say to make money no gas hard.
Okay.
To move forward in life no gas hard.
Okay.
Plenty processes for life don't easy because of tech. And at the very idea to make this civic process easier, apply tech. So where you dey carry ballot box, like who carry problem. They move across the country, they put yourself and the results and the will of the nation at risk. Why not just send this thing virtually to the collation center, National Collation Center, so that things go dey faster? We don't do this country where they wait for results 1 week. Nobody know. And within that 1 week, the longer it takes for result to go from polling, you know, a lot of things will happen from there. Votes will be 1,000, if you don't become 10K. Before you reach states, they go national, you don't they reach 100,000. So now the whole idea be that other countries don't apply this thing and they work for them. And they're not too far from us like that. Countries like Brazil, for instance.
We not even talk say UK or US, Brazil,
you know, and we get a lot in common with those people, from population to size to our unique problems as, you know, up and coming nations. So countries we don't apply this thing, and it not necessarily be question of would they hear say our area too remote. You know, go remote past Brazil. Brazil is one of the largest countries in the world.
Yes.
Large areas inside the country now, forest.
Yes.
Very remote, but still then they manage them.
Based on say technology that they use and well.
Then they manage them well. So na something we fit do. But unfortunately, due to some people we no go mention now,
because of their own interest.
It can't be like saying a difficult something, but na breeze.
I like the fact say you don't already come out here talk say na breeze. Not be difficult something. That what means say no matter the problem when we mention today, solution don't they. But it be like say in this our own case, now from the problem now we dey end the matter. Because if somebody says something a problem, for example, are they hungry? Hunger na problem. How you go take solver? You go chop. If you continue to say are they hungry, are they hungry, are they hungry, the hunger go still there. The fact are they hungry don't mean say I go come stab myself now, make I come die. You go chop. Now, if people they complain, say, problem of this, problem of that, if they use it in the way when they're supposed to use them, it go there well. Before we go on quick break, make I ask you this question. If we check Nigeria population, young people are plenty pass. In fact, some figures they talk say nearly 70% now under the age of 40. Meaning say these people they exposed to the things where we say young people they use. A person when they young no like stress. And like you talk, not be until you begin sweat, it means say you they do the work well. Now the result, now you go tell.
Now doing they show.
Now doing is now they show say person they put in work. Make I ask this very, very important question. First off, if we they look say some people they come with the excuse of say network no good, giving their own personal interest. Some people they talk whether we they ready for this technology when they talk about. I want to ask you, you get anything when you do today ready? Say for example, maybe they go make computer science compulsory for all schools, reach university level. Everybody must be able to press laptop or sabi all those things. You get what they do today ready?
No such thing as being ready because we know they talk about electronic voting yet.
Yes.
Now transmission
or just the result.
In any case, most of the people they handle results by the end of voting. Now people where they tech savvy.
There's a big book
Coppers,
yes.
Mostly students, young people will be volunteers. So no need for any long arrangements. As for then they talk the other time, say something like 2G, their networks.
3G, they say 50% of the polling stations.
We still get at least 20 months to that election.
Yes. 2023 and this is 2021.
To set up mast no be something where they tear body, where they cause person to tear head onto the matter. Put am inside INEC budget to begin upgrade, connectivity in many of these areas. And if it be even the cheat code where we need to include many people digitally.
Yes.
Because we dey talk say and the effects go plenty because if you connect people digitally, you don't connect people financially too. Those wey no fit use all these little payment apps where they help them do business in these remote areas, go get more access to network. So na cheat code for us to connect our people more. But then you go come dey hear say people they talk say we no fit do this, no need for readiness. When you want to do something, you do them. When we been get GSM, when Obasanjo them do them that year, we were not ready.
True.
We were not ready.
Somebody even talk say not be for poor man. Say now only big people.
But only 20 years after, everybody don't hold full.
Everybody, including small picking, everybody press.
Now you ask him that same statement, he know they fit acknowledge say na him
make
talk
that statement.
So it not be question of readiness. Now when you want to do something, you do something. And the federal government will they talk. If anybody get the power to do this thing, not them.
True.
So na small thing.
What we go do now to just go quick break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue this our discussion as it take concern. This is what we suppose know for e-transmission. That e-transmission, like I talk now, electronic transmission. Now transmission of election results. Not be to vote electronically. Now after we don't vote, they come count and come say, oh, it's 2,000. Oh yeah, ping. 2,000 votes from Victoria Island. Send. Now in the talk say network no day. Network no good. NCC must talk. Then too must give approval. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue. Who do us this? They swear give us. They swear give us. They swear give us. Will they come back? There with my Ogbonge visitor, tech writer David Okwara, and we discuss electronic transmission of results. And we call the ask. What do we suppose know? Because it be like say some people by their action be like we don't know anything. We don't know anything they work. They call monkey bulldog for us. They use that and they confuse us. But as I say, we get young people when sabi this thing. We'll continue to educate Nigerians. And make I come back, David. I won't ask you. I think they Lagos now send money give person when they Abuja. Person when they Abuja, we send money give person when they US. US person we send money give person when they China. I won't ask. If like say for these people when make these votes, money wire money transfer technology different from electronic transfer technology. I won't ask how we take. I won't understand. China say the one when they use they send money, scan documents, send emails and all. That technology different. And this other one for transmission now small. You get anything because you know that these people when they talk they're going to use grammar and they try confuse people.
You know get anything way different across the board. The same technology where they take send money. Now the same technology where they take send text. Only certain variations don't they. So how then take adapt the technology where we been from the beginning, how we take start time, we begin do, you know, send message. We remove letters from the equation. As we begin move forward, people can discover, say, okay, this same tech, if we add one or two, put one or two things in place, you know, things like the NIBs, they facilitate our sending of money. Now, so it not take us anything to gather a team of developers and designers. We go come up with the framework where we go fit use. They take transfer votes the same way they take transfer money or transfer, you know, packages and all that across. And you never know, you know, this thing if it starts, you know, they create jobs too for young people. You know, civic tech na another space where people never to enter. And the only few players they there right now. And it wide. So now something where, you know, you feel take boost economy join. Because things like this, they good for, you know, they hard make person see downside to this kind of issue.
If they hard make person see downside to this kind of issue, things like this, they're very, very good because it go make life day easy. As we do like this now, we don't reach the point where we say we'll carry our kayak come for inside studio. And I know, say, you be mention one thing, you say, no be electronic voting we they talk about now. Say this one are even transmission.
Just transmission.
And the way you don't talk this transmission self, the thing it just make the thing they like say not be waiting they hard at all. If people not agree for transmission of results, just result, you think say then go ever agree for electronic voting, and you think say electronic voting they possible inside this country?
With matters like this, everything I don't discover and I say, the more you begin to discuss issues like this, the more they become possibility. So we been start discussing this electronic transmission of results from 10, 15 years back.
Yes.
Now they don't put them for vote. 4 years ago, 2 years ago for election, president no agree sign am.
No agree. Say he don't nearly reach.
He don't nearly reach. Say this one don't cast. May we begin look 2023. Now we don't bring and come. Say 2023 will still be at least 2 years away. May we begin run this matter now. Then say their areas no get network. As we continue to discuss these issues, as we continue to put pressure, I know say then they push back, you know, banning Twitter, you know, trying to strangle technology and all that. You know, different ways where this thing feel work. You talk of electronic voting, it gets ways where people feel use blockchain, they vote. They collate results. They, you know, announce them. You know, this thing na next level something. And all these processes now to make things easier. Because one of the problems we get for voting for this country, and I say, the people where they in charge don't make them so difficult to get voters card, difficult to vote, difficult, you know. And then at the end of the day, so many people don't put them for their head, say, votes no they count. But not be true. Not be true, because if votes no they count, why politicians they spend billions upon billions of naira to run election matter every 4 years? Now because something they there.
Very true.
Something they there. And me, I believe say votes they count. But we need to make the process easier for people to be involved. Because if you want to encourage people to do something, you go reduce the bar of entry. Not be to carry and go up. Not be jam. You need to reduce the bar of entry. Make them easy for people to vote. People go vote. So
now something when we say if they see okay, then they vote. And their votes, they count.
They count.
It go be something when go give public confidence.
For instance, if voting is something where you feel do from your phone, your unique phone.
When people they do with Big Brother Nigeria.
Do you understand?
And other normal competition.
If now something where you fit go get accreditation, come back a few hours later and vote via a very efficient system. I bet you know go they see the small numbers who they see for election. It go they hit close to 100 million thereabouts. And you know, the larger the votes, the harder it is to
manipulate
an election. So now what these guys they try to constrict the voter numbers so that they go feel run the matter. When you don't they see numbers 50 million, 100 million. Where you want start from?
You go hard.
Where the money won't even day to run those kind of resources?
And technology don't even make the thing very, very difficult. Forget all the talk about hackers.
Yes.
Yes. If you block and here, people will exercise that. Because since we don't for example, Big Brother Nigeria, I never hear say person complain say
they hack
them, and the way when they take votes no follow. People they agree say the process the way when it's supposed to be, and they believe say that the person when we win.
Yes,
so if these people fit do their own and the thing they work, why we the full country not fit do
it? Run this kind of matter, you know. We they watch film online. So many things where when they do, you know, via this, we they work online.
Yes.
Do you
people
understand?
They go school online.
People they go school
they back
online.
Degree for people for places where we say
people in Nigeria they back degrees from Canada online. People they earn new skills online. So the whole world don't move go virtual space. How much more our politics? It got move. And what he go do for us? We say, you know, politicians go they incentivized to actually work. And the number one problem we will get for this country, our politicians lazy. Leave corruption aside. They no one work. Now soft life then come for. So this kind of things now go put them on their toes. And now waiting they no want. So then go squeeze that space.
Do everything when they feed you to make sure say the talk no went at all. Oga David Okwara, tech writer, thank you very much. Say you join us inside studio, and I'm happy as I did sure say Nigerians go to watch. Say, now young person I they discuss like this. It is very very clear. We get people who get plenty sense and ideas inside this country. The most important thing that to just ensure say these ideas work for us to make our life day better. Remember, Nigeria and our country no go spoil. Make we join our together to move this our country go the permanent sites. Until I come back next week Wednesday for 7 o'clock for evening, based on Koko of the matter. Una bye bye. Thank you so much.